Hey, this is Rick Kaselj, injury specialist from Critical Bench. I want to welcome you to this video, which is the best tight hip flexor stretches. Now, Michelle DiCapua is going to help me out with the stretches, and she's going to go through the first one, which is chair hip stretch. And I'm going to get her to go through a repetition, and then we'll break down the exercise. Good. So how it's working is you're finding a chair without wheels, a chair that doesn't roll. You're going to step onto the chair with one leg. You're going to tighten up the abdominal area. You're going to bring your hips forward. This supporting leg is straight, so we're not hyperextending in the knee, and bringing the hips forward and really stretching out that front of the hip, and it might carry on through the front of the thigh. Now, looking at the sets, reps, time, and intensity for this one, sets would be 1, repetitions would be 2, time would be 20 seconds, intensity is light, and the purpose of this exercise is to stretch out those tight hip flexors. Now, moving on to the next exercise, this goes down to the mat, and I'll get Michelle to go through a repetition of this one, and then we'll break it down. Good, so this one is high floor bridge. So how it's working is you're moving down to the floor, you're lying down on your back, feet are flat, knees bent, legs are about hip width apart, arms are to the side, and then you relax in the neck, shoulders, and upper body. You're gonna tighten up the abdominal area, you're gonna push through the heels, you're gonna lift the hips up, really activating the glutes and the hamstrings. You're gonna hold this top position for 5 seconds, and then you're gonna move back down into the starting position, and then you're gonna move into the next repetition. When it relates to the sets, reps, time, and intensity for this one, sets would be 1, repetitions would be 5, time would be 5-second hold at the top. Intensity is going to be on the light side of things, and the purpose of this exercise is to help turn off those tight hip flexors. So at the, Michelle will go in the top position. So by activating the glutes and the hamstrings, this helps turn off those tight hip flexors. So this is a little bit different than a stretch. What we're trying to do is inhibit those tight hip flexors. Okay, 2 of the exercises down. Moving on to the third exercise. This is quad stretch with knee back. So I'll get Michelle to go through a repetition, and then we'll break it down. Perfect. So once again, we're utilizing the chair that is not rolling anywhere. It's a chair that doesn't roll, but you can also utilize the wall or door frame, something secure that eliminates balance from the exercise, so you can really target and focus on the exercise. The next thing you do is you're standing on one leg. You're gonna bring the opposite leg towards your seat. You're gonna use your hand to grab the forefoot, bring that heel towards the seat, and then the most important part is bringing that knee back. So that knee is past the hip, and you're looking for a stretch in the front of the thigh, and it'll carry over into the front of that hip. So looking at the sets, reps, time, and intensity for this one, sets would be 1, repetitions would be 2, time would be 20 seconds, intensity is light, and the purpose of this exercise is to stretch out those tight hip flexors and also stretch the muscles around the hip flexors. Before I go, I got a great free report for you called Why Stretching Won't Make You Flexible. To get it, head down below, click the arrow, and in the description area, click the first link, which will be criticalbench.com/stretching, or you can just click right here. Now, make sure to subscribe to our channel and also check out this next video.